What up, my name's Nick, and today I'm going to talk to you about experimental
sound design
in Bitwig using the sampler. Yeah, that was a mouthful. I really love the sampler inside of Bitwig, so let's get started. And if you like the video, give me a like, subscribe if you want, and hit that bell to stay up to date. Alright, let's go. I have a couple groups right here. The first group is Pluck I took from a sample pack, and then the second group is a bass I made in a song, This Is My City. If you want to go listen to it, a link will be down below. Anyways, I'll let you listen to the Pluck. I'll let you listen to the final product, and then I'll let you listen to how we made it. So the first thing is this. It's this long drone sound, and before I do any of these, I never know what I'm making. I'm just making stuff, and then I just save it and put it away, and I use it later. That's how I do my sound design. But with the sampler, you can get a lot of unique things out of audio, and it's really cool. I really like it. But here's what I made. I made this long drone sound. Pretty long, keeps going on forever, like the tail never ends, and I had to cut it. So anyways, how did I make that? And this is the original sound. It's so weird. It's like bloom, and then I made this real droney sound. I put into the sampler, which is track 2 right here, the second track. Actually reversed it. So before I put it in there, I reversed this clip and I put it into the sampler, and I put the start all the way to right where it starts. So I didn't get any of the reverb or anything right after it ends, pretty much. So that sounds like this. Like nothing. And I always use cycles for some reason. I'm really into using cycles. And if you don't know what cycles is, it's one of the play modes inside the sampler. So you have repitch, cycles, and textures. I really like cycles. And before anything, I turned on the key tracking right here, and I put the root to F2, and then the MIDI is in F key. I just like the sound of F more than, I don't know why, but yeah, I did that. So I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. So I got my MIDI, and it's pretty low. You can tell by the note. I bounced it down into audio, and right here you can see. So this was not the original thing. I actually scaled it up a lot. So let's scale it down again, scale it down again. And right there's the original. I scaled it up a lot, but this is the original. And it sounds like crap. It's like nothing. So I scaled it up like a bunch, like there's 1, 2, 3. So 3 all the way up to, the tempo is 880. That's a lot. Then it sounds like this. There's a lot of textures in it. So it's like, okay, so what I'm going to do is add a saturator to it, and then a delay. Gives it that real long feedback, that drone sound, because on the delay I turn the feedback all the way up. I clicked this thing right here. I don't even remember what it is. No. I don't even remember what it is. It is the set in 16th note toggle. When enabled, sets delay time in 16th notes. Okay, that's what that is. So I set it into that, and it's at 424 milliseconds, and the feedback's all the way up, and it sounds like this with the delay on. So I gotta turn off the delay because the delay goes on for like ever. But anyways, here it is. It goes on forever and ever. I have to turn off the delay. So what I did was I highlighted to where I wanted it to end. I right clicked. I bounced it down from the delay 16th bit. It bounced down to audio, so we'll listen to it. And I cut it right here. So I get all this like glitchy stuff out of the way, and I cut it right here. So this is the actual sound itself, and then all I used was this, the reverb tail, and it sounds so cool. It's like really, it's just nice sounding. You could use it for like something in the background of like a melody or something. Sounds really cool. And then I put it back into the sampler, and you can play it with notes. It sounds like a horror film. It sounds like it should be in a horror film. But anyways, that's how I made that sound. That sounds really cool. I really like that sound. And it all started from this little pluck right here. It's so funny, but it worked. Anyways, the next sound is a sound I made in a song, This Is My City. You can listen to it. There will be a link down below. Anyways, this is the sound. Really cool. I liked it. I liked the textures and the raspiness in the sound. So we did the same thing. We got a sampler, put it in the sampler, and I didn't use the whole sample. I just picked out what I wanted, and this is what I used. Just that little bit, that little part right there, and the root is F1. It's on repitch because I'm going to show you what I did. I went to cycles. And then I turned down the speed. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I really like how this sounds. It slows it down a little bit. You can hear more. It's more robotic sounding. I really like that. And then I was like, okay, let's bounce it down. I bounced it down, and I got this. And there's some effects on. I should turn these effects off. Yeah, I'll turn all these effects off so you can listen to it. I got this, and it's pitched down 12 semitones, but I'll pitch it up so you can hear what I actually bounced down from the original. It's really like weird sounding. Like, it sounds completely different from the original. Stretched out more. And it gives it more, I guess, tonality is what you would call it. And it sounds really cool. So then I was like, okay, let's add some effects. I EQ'd it a little bit because it's kind of weird sounding. And it real high pitched in some, it like peaked in some areas. And then I used the blur, actually used the metalizer, I think it's called. In the blur, presets are great in Bitwig. I use a lot of them. I threw a reverb on there. So I'll let you listen to individually. Reverb. Gives it a little bit of feedback right there. So, okay, this right here is the comb filter. I actually went into the comb filter, and I had to set the feedback delay to -100 up to like 72, because when you have it, the feedback all the way down to -100, you'll get a lot of feedback and it sounds like crap. So I had to automate it up so it cuts off. So this is what it sounds like. If I didn't send the feedback up, all you would hear is a long, like I'll let you listen to it. It's cover your ears. Here you go. And it just goes on forever until you have that feedback up. So yeah, I had to automate the feedback up so it would cut to the area I wanted it to cut. So I wanted it to cut right here in the middle of the clip. And then the last thing I used was a tremolo. And the tremolo is set at like 15 hertz, I believe. And it's up all the way. Depth's 100. And it's on the sine waveform. But you can use any. This is all experimental. You can do whatever you want. You can follow everything I did. Or you could. Maybe this gave you a good idea how to make things. I don't know. But anyways, I have this. And it sounds like this. Sounds cool. It's like but that wasn't what I actually came up with altogether. I actually down pitched it, and that's the sound I was looking for. I was like, that sounds awesome. So then I bounced this down, and this was my final result with that. And you can do a lot of stuff. You can actually, we could, instead of pitching it down 12 the whole octave, we can push it up a whole octave. So this is 0, and then this is plus an octave high. There's just so much you can do with it, and you can go in here and add more effects or stuff. This is just pretty basic, I guess, workflow, how I work with my sound design using the sampler, and it's really cool. So yeah, I hope you learned something, but this was fun. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, give me a like. I've probably said that a million times in this video already. Comment down below telling me what you think about this, or if it helped you, or if it didn't help you, or if it gave you a good idea on how to, like, I guess, make your own sounds out of sounds. I do this a lot. There's no shame in this. It's awesome. I love doing it like this. Resample yourself too. I resampled myself. And I'm gonna have some more I'm gonna have a new remix this month, so keep a lookout for that. For the Apache remix, Gotta Run, Ubach, that song. It's turning out fairly well. I don't know about it. It's weird. It's really weird. But anyways, I hope you liked the video. I'll catch you guys later. I've been really into sound design, and yeah, I think I'm gonna make a couple more sound design videos because I'm really digging it, and I like the whole experimental thing. So I'll catch you guys later. Keep making music. Peace. See ya.
I will punish you.